Hey friends, welcome back to our study along of the World Order of Bahá'u'lláh. I am your host, Jacqueline Claire. I'm your study buddy. If you're joining for the first time, check out links below to get oriented as to who, what, when, where, and why of this study along, as well as the playlist of all of the weekly readings leading up to today. Before we jump in to paragraph 7 of the administrative order, I wanted to remind you this holiday season of Noble Beings, Spiritual Handbook for Children of All Ages. Keep catching that ring light in there. So these are illustrated passages from the teachings and writings of the Bahai Faith. Work done in the spirit of service is the highest form of worship. And then, very importantly, courtesy is the prince of virtues. So just sweet one-off excerpts from the Baha'i writings with these really joyful illustrations meant to help children internalize the meaning of these very elevated passages and to help touch and awaken the inner child in all of us, because of course we are children when it comes to our Heavenly Father. So this book is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble in both a paperback and hardback. And I very much encourage you to stock up on these to give to your loved ones as all kinds of holiday gifts. So that's Noble Beings, and if I didn't mention it, they're all illustrated by me, and I was the editor. Very joyful process. There we go. To go through the Baha'i writings and find the excerpts that I felt were the most direct and simple words to live by that a young child could internalize and then have in their mental database. To give and be generous are attributes of mine being God, to give and be generous. So, Noble Beings, Amazon and Barnes & Noble, links below. So let us dive in to paragraph 7 of the administrative order. Alone of all the revelations gone before it, this faith has, through the explicit directions, the repeated warnings, the authenticated safeguards, incorporated and elaborated in its teachings, succeeded in raising a structure which the bewildered followers of bankrupt and broken creeds might well approach and critically examine, and seek, ere it is too late, the invulnerable security of its world-embracing shelter. No wonder that he who through the operation of his will has inaugurated so vast and unique an order, and who is the center of so mighty a covenant, should have written these words. This is Abdu'l-Baha. So firm and mighty is this covenant that from the beginning of time until the present day, no religious dispensation hath produced its like. Whatsoever is latent in the innermost of this holy cycle, he wrote during the darkest and most dangerous days of his ministry, shall gradually appear and be made manifest. For now is but the beginning of its growth and the dayspring of the revelation of its signs. Fear not, are his reassuring words foreshadowing the rise of the administrative order established by his will. Fear not if this branch be severed from this material world and cast aside its leaves. Nay, the leaves thereof shall flourish. For this branch will grow after it is cut off from this world below. It shall reach the loftiest pinnacles of glory, and it shall bear such fruits as will perfume the world with their fragrance. What else if not the power and majesty which this administrative order, the rudiments of the future all-unfolding Baha'i Commonwealth, is destined to manifest, can these utterances of Baha'u'lláh allude? The world's equilibrium hath been upset through the vibrating influence of this most great, this new world order. Mankind's ordered life hath been revolutionized through the agency of this unique, this wondrous system, the like of which mortal eyes have never witnessed. The Bab himself, in the course of his references to him whom God will make manifest, anticipates the system and glorifies the world order which the revelation of Baha'u'lláh is destined to unfold. Well is it with him is his remarkable statement in the 3rd chapter of the Persian Bayan, who fixeth his gaze upon the order of Baha'u'lláh and rendereth thanks unto his Lord, for he will assuredly be made manifest. God hath indeed irrevocably ordained in the Bayan. In the tablets of Baha'u'lláh, where the institutions of the international and local houses of justice are specifically designated and formally established, in the institution of the hands of the cause of God, which first Baha'u'lláh and then Abdu'l-Baha brought into being, in the institution of both local and national assemblies, which in their embryonic stage were already functioning in the days preceding Abdu'l-Baha's ascension, and the authority with which the author of our faith in the center of his covenant have in their tablets chosen to confer upon them, in the institution of the local fund which operated according to Abdu'l-Baha's specific injunctions addressed to certain assemblies in Persia, in the verses of the Kitabi Aqdas and implications of which clearly anticipate the institution of the guardianship, in the explanation which Abdu'l-Baha, one of its tablets, has given to, and the emphasis he has placed upon, the hereditary principle and the law of primogeniture as having been upheld by the prophets of the past. In these we can discern the faint glimmerings and discover the earliest intimation of the nature and working of the administrative order, which the will of Abdu'l-Baha was at a later time destined to proclaim and formally establish. All right, my friends, that concludes paragraph 11 of the World Order of Baha'u'lláh. Thank you so much for studying with me. Please remember to like this video, subscribe, comment, share with other people. Check out the links below if you would like to order noble beings, or if you would like some beautiful artwork for your home. You will find that on my website linked below. And if you would like to join my Patreon community, all kinds of good stuff linked below in the spirit of the holidays. And as always, I wish you the best for playing your unique part in making this world a better place. I will catch you next time.